Hello my adoring fans, Elias here. Good to be back. One stupid communications degree and a global pandemic later. I am not an essential member of society. Thought I'd troll the critic reviews for the worst restaurant in my city, tuck in for a nice little meal together. So that's what I did yesterday, right before Brisbane's second lockdown. I didn't want to incite an angry mob to cripple a small family business just trying to make ends meet. I have a scary amount of influence over the Brisbane scene, so I need to tread very lightly. Now, it did take about a hot second to find the front runner, but I'll be concealing their identity with a bit of pussy-footed trickery I've learnt in the business. Was that a 2-star restaurant? 2 stars. Worst food? Oh my god. I have had some very ordinary from there before. That was a few years in the past though. The critics were just so vocal that the food was so crap here, I just simply had to verify it for public health and safety. 3 short curly hairs in the coleslaw. Let's just start with the ignorant bitch behind the counter. It truly is a talent to not even be able to cook hot chips properly. One of the worst meals I've ever had, and I'm not young. Instead of apologizing and refunding, the owner and worker just scooped out the hairs and gave me more. More coleslaw with more hair. Bonus. It looked like they were so confident in their position that they could just funnel their victims to bring it up with the authorities. Weighs in. Oh god, why didn't I read the reviews before I handed over my cash? Beware the worst food in Brisbane. The prawn cutlets were wet and fell apart. Thick, greasy batter, so horrible beyond words. I've seen enough, guys. About to go sample a seafood basket I'm not even hungry for a channel I haven't posted to in 4 years. So I was a little bit sheepish about trying to film in public. I didn't want to look like an absolute predator or like a mole for a current affair. In fact, one of my major takeaways from studying journalism was that it's quite embarrassing in practice. Hold on to your seat though, because I did not hold back when it came to interrogating this woman. Hey guys. Hi. Do you reckon you could just grab the fish in this basket? Yeah, sure. Just a bottle of water. Be alright. Hey, thanks very much. I mean, to be frank, that was a pretty pain-free experience. I actually felt bad ordering it there when the service was so nice. I was like, you better not be the owner, otherwise I'm gonna feel like the biggest self-serving wannabe influencer in the world. We've got the seafood basket from something and something. Looking at a raw chip, but certain oils and stuff are gonna soak off the fish and go into here. I actually like soggy chips, but these, I have some concerns that they may have been in the fry for 1/8 of a second. It truly is a talent to not even be able to cook hot chips properly. Guys, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt and dig a little bit lower. Find a piece that's a little bit nicer cooked. Oh my god, that's right at the bottom and it's... I'm not sure if that's my hair or theirs. Surely... These chips aren't very well cooked. This appears to be like some kind of fish concoction, but this doesn't remind me of calamari. Texturally, it's almost like a chicken nugget. I actually can't chew that. Let's inspect the batter ratio on the fish, shall we? Peel up this now. I feel like I'm eating a bald man's scalp. Thick, greasy batter, so horrible beyond words. I didn't see anyone mention the prawn cutlets on the website. The prawn cutlets were wet and fell apart. I don't even know what a prawn cutlet is. I'm not a huge prawn guy. But this little puck is quite solid. It's like a crab cake. That's honestly one of the nicest things in this box. It's edible. I'd give it a C-. And that's being very generous. A generous D flat. I can see why people weren't too fond of it. I have the luxury of not relying on this for my dinner. If I were to spend money on this out and I was really looking to have something good to eat, I would probably be horrified and devastated. Redeeming qualities. Portion size. If you were to eat all this just by a pure volume, you would be full. So on a sustenance level, you're probably doing okay. Everything else across the board though? Not really that yummy. Hope this video was riveting. Better have been. If anything about this video resonated with you, which personally none of it resonated with me, subscribe immediately. I'm not really going to give you a choice here. Sorry for baring my teeth at the end there. I was clearly in a foul mood from the seafood banquet. I filmed this whole thing back in January, and as soon as I started editing it, I realized I didn't want to make like an enemy in my local area and kind of just be mean for no reason, even though the reviews were pretty damning. So I proceeded to just kind of make it all about me, very self-indulgent. This is back in August. This is not even remotely related to fish and chips. So yeah, drop me a line. What should I investigate in a very lukewarm fashion next? I can't guarantee that your opinion will hold any weight, but you know it might. And sometimes a little molecule of hope is all we have. Pubs, clubs, cinemas and restaurants will be shut effective 12 PM tomorrow.
Is it true you lost your job, Eli?